Welcome back, you magnificent gits. It's your favourite grumpy Yorkshireman, Scotty McG here, to chat about something that's been bugging hell out of me. Now look, as you know, I'm not a fan of participation trophies, right? If you can't hack it, pack it. But still, I got a smidgen of respect for those players who jump in and actually play it bloody objective. They're not just here for free ride. They come, they see, they conquer, or at least they try, bless their little hearts. But here's the thing, folks. This participation trophy brigade, they get bored faster than cat in a dog show. They need more shiny stuff to chase after. More content, more objectives, more everything. Otherwise, they bugger off to play a team deathmatch, leaving the rest of us to grind a teeth and pick up slack trying to win the damn game. So, Mark Rubin, listen up, mate. I got some crazy ideas for you and your team at Ubisoft to chew on. Let's keep these fair weather gamers entertained, yeah? More content tied to playing objectives and winning games, so they don't wander off like lost sheep. Here's a few nuggets of genius for you. How about some bloody unlockables tied directly to playing objectives? You capture 10 points, you get shiny new weapon skin. You defend a point for 5 minutes, you unlock a special emo. Make them work for the bling. Winning a game should mean something more than just bragging rights. Here's some exclusive content for those hard-fought victories. New camos, character outfits. Hell, even some XP boosts. Something that says, yeah, I played as a team and we kicked ass. How about some challenges specifically tied to objectives? Capture flag 50 times and you get a special banner. Hold most control points in a month and you get a unique title. Make grind meaningful, not just a mindless chase. Imagine possibilities, folks. Instead of pissing off to play team deathmatch, these players will have reason to stick around and play objective and actually contribute to the team. More content, more rewards, more reason to stay engaged. It's a win-win for everyone. But we're just getting warmed up. I got more mad ideas from Mr. Mark Rubin and Ubisoft Wizards. Keep those participation-prone players hooked and contributing. Let's jazz up joint with quests and challenges, shall we? Let's add some spice to daily and weekly quests, eh? Not just your standard kill 10 enemies nonsense, but real objective-driven quests like capture 3 control points in 1 match, or defend objective without dying for 2 minutes. Here's a reason to log in every day. How about some community-driven goals? As a community, capture 1 million control points this week and everyone gets a unique weapon skin. And make us all band together and actually give a toss about objectives. Throw in some seasonal events with exclusive rewards. Imagine a summer event where you capture flaming control points, or a winterfest with icy objectives, unique camos, special skins, limited time content that makes every season feel fresh. It's not just about giving them more to do, it's about making it bloody rewarding. Make those daily grinds feel like an adventure, not a chore. And for the love of all that's pixelated, make rewards worth the effort. No one wants to bust their asses for a measly sticker or some daft title. Give them good stuff. Now you might be thinking, Scotty, you're a bloody genius. Well, I won't argue with that, but seriously, it's all about engagement, my friends. We want to keep these fair weather warriors from bolting off to easier pastures. We need to keep content coming and make every match feel like an epic quest. Now it's time to talk about something near and dear to every gamer's heart: customization. Giving players tools to make the mark, quite literally, on game. Customization ain't just about looking pretty, it's about personal expression and showing off your hard-earned accomplishments. Here's some ideas to make XDefiant Playground a personal style and bragging rights. Let's start with weapon skins. Not just run-at-mill colour swaps, we're talking about skins that change based on your performance. Score a headshot spree and your gun starts glowing. Win 10 matches in a row and you get a special gold trim. Let your weapons tell your stories. Here's the ability to design our own emblems and decals. Let us plaster our own personal logos on our gear and weapons. Show off some clan symbols, personal achievements, or just something daft for a laugh. But make sure it's not something that can be abused. May like a bit of toilet humour, but let's keep it clean. How about personal spaces where we can show off our achievements? A customisable locker room or trophy case where you can display our rare skins, trophies and other collectibles. It's a digital man cave where we can invite friends to bask in our glory. Picture this. You're running around with a weapon that not only looks badass but tells everyone just how good you are. Your gear is plastered with your own personal emblem, and after a match, you take your mates back to your locker room, show off your spoils of war. It's all about making game feel personal and giving players something to strive for beyond just win. Customization adds depth and longevity to the game, makes every match feel meaningful because every victory, every accomplishment leaves a mark on your character, your gear, and your personal space. It's about making the game not just a place where you play, but a place where you live. Right, Mark Rubin and Ubisoft crew, this one's for you. If you really want to keep game thriving, you gotta let players become part of the creative process. Here are some ideas to make XDefiant ultimate community-driven experience. Get players a map editor to create their own battlegrounds. Let us design the most insane, chaotic or strategic maps imaginable, and let community vote for the best ones to be featured in game. Notes as player engagement like battling out on your mate's custom-made maps. Allow players to create and share their own game modes. Want a mode where everyone's armed with rocket launchers and unlimited ammo? Done. How about hide and seek mode in a maze or obstacles? Why not? Possibilities are endless when you let community's imagination run wild. Set up regular community tournaments where players can compete in custom game modes and maps, provide in-game rewards, exclusive skins, or even shout-outs on official channels for winners. It's not just about competition, it's about recognition and glory. Imagine a world where every time you log in, there's a new map to explore, a new mode to try, and a new tournament to compete in. All created by community for community. It keeps game fresh, exciting, and constantly evolving. Plus it gives players a real sense of their ownership and pride in the game they love. Letting players create content isn't just about giving them more to do. It's about fostering a community, building a culture and keeping the game alive with endless possibilities. It's about making XDefiant a place where creativity and competition thrive side by side. It's about creating a game that's not just fun to play but also dynamic, responsive and ever evolving. A game that feels alive and where there's always something new on the horizon. That's how you keep players hooked and make XDefiant a staple in the gaming world. So there you have it, folks. Roadmap to make an XDefiant not just a game but a legend. Been a wild ride, and I hope these ideas spark some inspiration for the future. Smash that like button, hit subscribe and leave a comment below with your thoughts and gaming stories. Might just feature them on channel. I'll see you next time, you magnificent